Hey, what's going on everybody? Jason here. Welcome to another Black Ops Cold War Zombies tutorial. Today on Firebase Z, I'm going to be showing you how to get the R.A.I, also known as the R.A.I 84. So, a couple things you need to do before you actually can get this weapon. You need to turn on the power by activating all three of the ether reactors around the map so you can have every door open. Once you have every door open, you can head over to the weapon lab and pick up this blueprint for the R.A.I 84. Now that you have the blueprint, we can now start collecting all of the parts for the weapon. The first thing you need to do is head over to the Scorched Defense and interact with this dead body. And you'll see we're going to need to rip out his eye from his skull to use it for a retina scan. And the game plays this really neat cutscene actually, where you pluck the eyeball out of his skull, he comes back to life, and you have to finish the job. I like little details like that in games. I think that's pretty cool. So now that you have his eyeball, we can now take it back to the weapon lab, and we need to do the retina scan here at the computer. So go ahead, place the eyeball here at the computer, and it will take a few seconds to scan. Once the eyeball is done scanning, a drawer will open and you can pick up some keys from the drawer. So now that you have the keys from the drawer, we need to go over to the barracks, which is the door just past Tombstone, and in the barracks you will notice some lockers. The keys will open one of these lockers, and you'll know you've opened the right locker when a mimic spawns in the map. And as you can see here, the mimics are the shape-shifting, Margwa-looking enemies. They're very ferocious, so be very careful when taking them out. Once you've killed this special mimic, he will drop a part for the R.A.I. Alright, so now that we have the first part for this wonder weapon, we can now move on to the next one. This one might sound a little bit confusing, so I'm going to do the best I can to describe it. Here on the computer, you have to interact with it, and you will notice a radar going to certain sections of the circle. These certain sections of the circle actually correlate to a dartboard that is in the village mess hall. And where the radar lands is the number on the dartboard that you have to shoot. Also keep in mind that where the radar lands on the circle that correlates to the dartboard, those are the numbers you have to shoot in that order. I'm going to say that again. Where the radar lands on the circle is the number you have to shoot on the dartboard. And what I mean by that is, taking a look at the dartboard, you see that the different partitions for the numbers look the exact same as the radar. So in my game, I had to shoot these three numbers, and once you shoot the numbers, you have to shoot the bullseye in the middle so that the dartboard actually opens up and picks up the part. The numbers will be different every game, so keep that in mind. Now what you need to do is you have to wait for a mangler to spawn in on the map. And what you need to do is kill the mangler by shooting him in his arm. What this will do is drop a weapon magazine, and this will be the final part for our R.A.I. So now you have the ammo mag, we need to bring it back to the weapon lab, and we have to put it on the charging station so that we actually get that elemental bullet effect. Now this will take 2 rounds to charge up, so get your perks, do whatever you need to do to pass the time, and come back to the weapon lab in 2 rounds so you can pick up your fully charged up magazine. And now, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have every single part for the R.A.I, you can head back over to the workbench where we picked up the blueprint, and you can build your R.A.I 84 prototype wonder weapon. Congratulations! This wonder weapon is actually really cool. I like the concept of a ray gun assault rifle, and it even has a grenade launcher feature on it, albeit it's not as good as the normal assault rifle feature, but it's still pretty cool. But anyways guys, that is it for this Firebase Z tutorial. I hope this guide was very comprehensive and enjoyable, and if it was, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're a brand new viewer, and don't forget to check out all the links down below in the description to stay up to date with everything that I do. And with that said, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, depending on where you are in this crazy world, and I'll see you guys next time.